Hello there, it's Suzy Walker here from Psychologies magazine. I just wanted to do a quick video to say we are working with women in business at Psychologies magazine, and I wanted to encourage you to book up, get your VIP ticket and get free coaching for 30 minutes. It's a brilliant exhibition, a virtual exhibition because of the COVID-19, where we're going to be helping thousands of women create a career that they really, really love. We have got amazing headline speakers. We've got Karren Brady, and we've got Ruby Wax. We have got a whole host of people, and even I'm talking. So I'm going to be talking about creating the career that you really, really love. So I've been a coach for 20 years, but also I'm the editor-in-chief of this wonderful magazine, Psychologies magazine. And I'm going to be giving my top tips on how to create a brilliant career. So how do you create the career that you really want? So just while we're here, let me give you a couple of steps. The first thing is to really identify what it is that you really would love to do. And I know that sounds simplistic, but many of us don't do what we want to do. We do what we think we can get. So we think, oh, well, I'd really love to be a writer, but I can't do that, so I'll be this instead. So what I do in all of my courses and all of my coaching and with the readers of Psychologies is I ask them to create a la land vision. So you don't edit yourself, you don't limit yourself, you just ask yourself, how can I create a career that I love? What's the la land vision? So imagine that I'm coming to interview you in 5 years' time, and you've created the most brilliant career, and you are so pleased and proud to tell me all about it. And I'm going to do a big profile in the magazine. We do a piece in a magazine called Your Life, Your Way. So I want you to imagine that you are living the life. What does it look like? How do you get up in the morning? How do you go to bed at night? What are you doing in the day? Are you working with a team? Are you a film producer? Are you an astronaut? What is it? Do not limit. It's la land. It's fantasy. So just allow yourself completely to go completely crazy and go, okay, this is what I really want to do. Don't limit yourself. No boundaries. If you couldn't fail, what would you do? So just allow yourself to create this massive vision, and then take a deep breath, go and have a cup of tea, and then come back. And then this is the trick. I just tricked you. So instead of you look at your vision and you think, what is it that those things, being an astronaut, being a novelist, being an adventurer, what will that get you? What are the values that you are living if you live that life? If you created that life, that career, what would that give you? So is it freedom? Is it creativity? Is it adventure? Is it control? Is it security? What is it that you really want? Underneath, so that's the external version of what that looks like, but what is it that you really want in your heart? And then the brilliant thing about if it's security, or if it's freedom, or if it's adventure, or it's about creativity, or it's about finding a way to express yourself creatively in the world, then how can you start doing that today? So don't wait, because often we do this thing of I'll be happy when thinking, I'll be happy when I get this great career, I'll be happy when I'm qualified, I'll be happy when I do it. Stop. Look at your vision and think, okay, what are the values that this vision represents? And how can I start living those values right now? So that's number one. So identify what you think you want, and then really drill down and look at it and say, okay, these are the values that is imbued in this vision, and this is how I can start living that today. The second piece I want to share with you today is this idea of I call it the golden glow. So it could become a work-life detective. So think about the last 10 months of your career, or think about the last 10 years of your career, and think about some moments in your career that have given you a heart leap, that make your heart leap. 5 moments that you've gone, oh my God, this is amazing, this is wonderful. And what was it? What made your heart leap? Was it being awarded a prize? Was it about being with an amazing team? Was it about being highly creative? What are the moments in your career that have really given you that heart leap? And on the other side, think about the last 10 months, the last 10 years, and think about the 5 moments that have given you an absolute heart sink. What were you doing? Was it the admin? Was it you didn't get on with your boss? Was it a commute? So a lot of us post-COVID are looking at this and we're thinking, okay, we've had 3 months, perhaps. I mean, I know many of us have been working, and, you know, thank you, the NHS, for being and working really, really hard. But for many people, it's been a moment to reflect on what they want to do in their work. And this is what we're doing at Women in Business. This is why this is brilliant timing with COVID. Post-COVID is to kind of go, okay, let me look. I mean, some people want structure, and I know there's lots of recruiters coming to the Women in Business. So it's a good time to think about recession-proofing your career. But again, yes, recession-proofing, but I'm really wary of being fear-mongering, because what I want you to do is, I believe, and I've seen it with my clients, I've seen it with readers, psychologists, that when you do a career that you absolutely love and that fills you up from the inside out, then you know, the fear is highly diminished, and you do become, you earn money, you see opportunities, it's a kind of a virtuous cycle, that you go upwards with it. So I would encourage you to really explore all the good things in your career, and the things that kind of the 5 heart leaps and the 5 heart sinks in your career, and become a work detective and see, okay, what is it that really makes me happy in my work and really makes me miserable in my work? So you've got the big vision. You look at the values that you know, that is imbued in that. How can you start living those values now? How can you be more creative at work? How can you be more adventurous at work? You know, how can you create more space and time in your work if you're completely overwhelmed? And then also think about the heart leaps and the heart sinks in your work that makes you happy. And then what I would give you a challenge to do is, so the Women in Business Conference is on the 14th and 15th of October. So what pieces of action can you take between now and then? You've got a couple of months that will help you get towards it. There is a VIP ticket that you can get, and you can book on the links below, that will allow you to get a free work coaching session from a highly qualified life coach for free. So what if you started working towards your goals now, and then you got a booster of a coaching session when you come to the Women in Business Conference? You can book now and get early bird tickets that are available now at the links below. I'll be there talking about creating the career that you really want, and giving hopefully some really useful tips and wisdom that I've learned along the way. I hope I'll see you there. Lots of love, everybody. You can create the career that you want. I hope you'll join us then. Lots of love. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.